Who's there?
There.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you. How you doing? I'm Marie.
And I'm Jay.
Please wake me up to have a lunch break.
Hello.
Hi.
And today, we're going to be reading stories from Am I Overreacting?
Yeah, you're overreacting sometimes, yeah.
That's fair.
All the time.
That's not. That's a bit of an overreaction. Let's get into the stories.
Okay.
My wife secretly racked up $6,000 in credit card debt. Am I overreacting for wanting a divorce?
Sounds insane.
I, 27 male, have been married to my wife, 27 female, for 3.5 years. Money has always been tight, but earlier this year, I finally landed a big promotion. For the first time, we were catching up on bills, paying down medical debt, and building savings so we could replace our dying car. My wife has mostly been unemployed during our marriage. She gets $1,600 a month from a trust, which covers basics but not much else. I've never loved being the only active income, but I tried to be understanding. Because things were so tight, most of our money stayed in my accounts, meaning she had to ask me for extras, which sucked for the both of us. After my promotion, I tried to make things more fair and gave her $200 a month fun money. The first thing she did was take out a $3,000 loan for Botox and filler. The $200 immediately went toward the payments, which defeated the whole point. It stressed me out so much, I just paid it off from our joint funds.
Like, I don't know, $200 fun money. It's a lot if you don't have a lot of money, but it's so not a lot if you have money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's $200 is still $200, especially these days.
Yeah.
And I can understand feeling defeated. Like, you give her the $200 fun money, like you say.
Yeah.
And all it's going towards is just another loan that you're just trying to get rid of.
But who need a Botox in the 27? Questionable. Okay. Yeah. Look like a dead fish and pay a lot of money.
Around this time, she pushed for an open relationship, basically as an ultimatum. I wasn't fully on board, but I agreed. She immediately started an online situationship with an old friend who sent her money. She called him her pay pig. From April to June, she was going out to expensive restaurants, taking trips out of state, and coming home with bags of new clothes while I was trying to stretch our savings and keep our car running.
The pay pig sounds familiar. I think I seen TikTok about that. It's like financial domination when women just like calling men names and have money from them. Actually, if she's actually wanted, she can help your family a lot. Just having this kind of whatever is going on with this pay pig situation.
Oink, oink.
Oink, oink.
I was laid off in July, and she finally got a part-time retail job. I picked up a grocery gig. We paid off our medical debt and managed to hold on to $8,000 in savings. Things were feeling good. Being laid off wasn't as catastrophic as it initially seemed. Then her credit score dropped. She had been added as an authorized user on a card the PayPig sent her. I asked her to get removed, and our relationship closed again. I thought we were moving forward. We weren't. A few weeks ago, I found out she had 2 credit cards, both maxed out, totaling $6,000. There were missing payments. She told me most of the spending went on those cards, not the money the guy sent her. So while I thought we were rebuilding, she had been hiding debt for 6 months. We've now paid it off using a trust bonus and help from her mom, but that was money meant for a car, a vacation, and some breathing room.
I sometimes have a question why people spend the money if they don't have the money. Because credit, it's money you don't have. And sometimes it's just necessary, but it feels like in this situation, it was just have fun on the money you doesn't have. And it's upsetting.
We agreed she wouldn't get any fun money until August to pay me back, but it's already falling apart. She asks every day for clothes, outings, food, etc. I'm exhausted saying no. I'm heartbroken that while I've been fighting for our future, she's been quietly dragging us backward. I feel guilty even thinking this, but I'm seriously considering divorce. This wasn't a one-time mistake. It was a long, calculated lie involving another man's money and secret credit cards. I don't want to end my marriage, but I can't live like this for the next 50 years. Am I overreacting for thinking divorce might be the only way out? Or am I being too controlling with finances? I'm just going to answer the question straight off the bat. You're not overreacting. Like, this is like all over the place. Like, this partner of yours is spending a lot of money that you don't have, is having a situationship with a pay pig that's sending her money and credit cards, and she can't even stay on top of that. She's prioritizing like materialistic goods that bring her really quick pleasure. Like, I don't necessarily agree with an open relationship, but that's not my place to judge. If that's what makes you happy, that's what makes you happy. But obviously, it's not making you happy.
The problem is actually not with the money. It feels like problem somewhere deeper, honestly. The family doesn't hold together. And sometimes it can be a money situation can make it worse. But sometimes it's just from the beginning works kind of shaky. And now it's just started falling apart and it's sad.
Well, it looks like OP responded to some comments, and he put some edits in to kind of update us on the situation.
Thank you for all the responses. Reading everything has made me feel a lot less crazy. Just to clarify, we did talk about the idea of an open relationship in the past, but for me, it was something that would only ever happen way down in the line, after years of stability and trust. Not something pushed on me as an ultimatum 3 years into marriage. And yes, a lot of you pointed out that I ended up being the real pay pig. It hurts, but it's true. And I didn't ever have much to give in the first place. I did go through her phone last night, and what I read honestly broke me. In messages with the other guy, he referenced a post she made on Twitter about not having good dick in years. I'm trans and don't have a dick, so that cut pretty deep. She wiped her Twitter so I can see more, but what I did see was enough. I know this isn't just about the money. She intentionally lied to me for months while degrading me behind my back. Ouch.
A lot of heavy stuff right there. Obviously, there's a lot more going on in this relationship that you didn't even know about. You guys aren't being honest with each other about a lot of things.
This relationship doesn't hold on love. Left the comments like this, definitely talking about person you with. No, it doesn't worth it. It doesn't worth to try to stay in the relationship like this.
I think she's only in this marriage with you, not based on who you are, but more on what you can provide and tolerate. I'm not going to sit here and call you pay pig. I think that's rude as hell. I think you have some perspective on what's going on here.
It's just if you have money that you can spend on a family, for example, get the food, buy some clothes, pay a gas, something you can put into the family. You don't need to clothes every day. You don't need extra stuff for fun every day. But you need to remember that fun stuff can come only after you already fulfill and fix all the stuff like necessary. And then you can have a fun. And if you don't have this money for fun, maybe one day you're gonna have it and you're gonna have fun. This person don't love her partner.
Right.
Open relationship. I know people are different. Why I feel like a Trump right now. I'm just like, people are different.
People are different. They're not
judging.
same.
We're not judging. But I think open relationship, your partner come to you and say like, I want to open relationship. Like jumping a many stairs up straight ahead to finish the relationship. Open relationship, it means I'm not satisfied with you. It doesn't matter which way. I'm just not satisfied with you. I want to look for someone else. If you're not ready for it, you can just say like, if you're not satisfied with me, we can finish that. And the situation that is actually transgender person who is actually probably already deal with lots of complicated situation in life because it's not easy and now feel that betrayed from the person they actually love. It hurts me. I'm upset about this story.
I think the ultimate answer for you is not whether or not you need to get divorced. I think it's figure out what it is you need, what you want, have one more discussion, and then take it from there. Am I overreacting? My brother got me fake AirPods and my sister real ones.
Feels not fair.
Definitely feels not fair, but let's read and see if we can get any more context.
Okay.
For my 18th birthday, my brother, 19, got me AirPods 2, first pick. And for my sister's 15th birthday, he got her AirPods 4, second pick. I was kind of taken aback since I'm older, but I was like, whatever, I'm grateful to get AirPods at all. As soon as I got them, I noticed the audio was off and would glitch and cut out constantly. I also didn't realize till later how light they felt. Fast forward a few months, and I asked my brother if he had Apple Care in my AirPods. He said no, so I called Apple and explained everything. I was on the phone with them for 3 hours trying to figure this out. The worker told me my AirPods were super outdated and we tried all these factory resets and nothing worked. At the end, she told me I basically needed new AirPods because there wasn't anything else they can do. So now I'm confused, like, why are they outdated and broken straight out of the box? I go to my brother and confront him and he starts laughing, saying, "You know they're fake, right?" I just sat there slack-jawed. How am I supposed to know they're fake if I've never had AirPods before? I asked him, why do you get me the oldest fake version for my birthday and my younger sister the newest real version? And he just kept laughing. I wasn't even asking for something expensive, just a thoughtful gift, but God forbid. Then my mom starts backing him up saying at least he got me a present. And his birthday is 2 days after mine, and I had his present ready a month in advance, and it was well over $100. I told him he could have at least told me they were fake so I didn't waste 3 hours calling Apple and driving myself crazy for months trying to fix them. But he kept saying, you should have known they were fake. I asked him so many times about them through the months I had them and he never mentioned it. I'm not even materialistic. I'd be happy with a teddy bear. But it's just the fact that he couldn't be honest with me and let me struggle like it was a joke to him. And this isn't even the first time my family has put my little sister before me. For my birthday this year, my mom and dad got me nothing. My mom said the laptop she got 7 months ago, which she also got my sister, was both my graduation gift and my birthday present. Like, fine, whatever, I can accept that, but my sister is getting a laptop on my graduation day too. And on top of that, my mom got my sister an iPhone 13 for her 15th birthday along with that laptop she gave her on my graduation day. Her birthday is a month before mine, by the way. This kind of stuff happens every birthday. My mom gets me a gift and then gets my sister the same thing. But this year, I didn't even get a gift at all, and it honestly hurt. I feel like they all put my younger sister before me all the time. I confronted them about it, and they just said I'm being ungrateful. I don't know, maybe I'm at the point I don't want birthday presents from them. Sorry, that was a lot, but yeah, am I overreacting? And before we get into it, OP did offer a couple of pictures. So looks like the first picture is the set that he got, and the second is the one that his sister got. It does look similar to like AirPod 2 model. Yeah, you could probably get confused as to not knowing if they're real or not. Like if you haven't had them before, you might not know that the phone automatically detects them and it tells you if they're AirPods or not. You're upset about the gift that you got compared to your sister. You mentioned that you got your brother a nice gift and your brother got you like a fake gift or a fake set of AirPods. And your parents don't really prioritize getting you gifts for your birthday, but they prioritize getting your sister a gift whenever you get something. I don't think you're overreacting for feeling the way that you're feeling. I think the easiest solution, you kind of hinted towards it at the end, maybe don't expect so much from them at this point. And at the same token, you don't have to get them much of anything either. You know, if you want to get somebody a gift, do it from the kindness of your heart. You know, have fun doing it. But if you feel neglected by people and they don't appreciate the efforts that you put forward and they give you like a fake product and don't tell you that it's a fake product and laugh in your face when you're so confused about it, it sounds like a mean joke. I don't think there's a problem getting a set of headphones that aren't real AirPods, but just kind of the way that your brother reacted, laughed in your face, kind of try to make you feel stupid about it is what I have an issue with. So I don't think you need to prioritize gift giving with your family if they don't treat you with the same respect you feel like you treat them.
I think in general, I don't understand why parents can treat their kids that way.
Like unequally?
Yeah. If the one kid definitely feel like they've been neglected by parents or they feel like, oh, it's unfairness in between younger, older. She have an older brother who's really mean to her. I know it's a family members and I know it's just a birthday, but it's for you, it's special day. You don't need any extra presents or anything extra special, unique. You just want something like effort. Like, I think about you. That's I think you're gonna like it. And it's not a mean joke, just like haha.
I would say don't get wrapped up so much in what the sister is receiving, whether it's at the same time as you, more than you. You know, they say that there's no favorites, but just like any other interpersonal relationship, like people are different, family members are different. You can get caught up in the weeds over that, but just take your family for what they are, understand the actions that they've already done. And I'm not saying don't love your family or disrespect your family. Just know that when it comes to you, gift giving is not their strong suit. Don't expect much out of them. You don't have to give gifts either. You can form other relationships with other people, have that kind of relationship where sharing gifts is important, because that is important to people, to some people. I think you just kind of need to reevaluate what the relationship is, love and respect them still, but also kind of set those boundaries too. Let's end this with one more heavy story. Am I overreacting? My roommate refused to help me clean his mess he made after a night with some cold ones. My 32 female roommate, 1.5-year-old male, doesn't have a job. He relies on me to provide everything from rent to food. Recently, I bought him beer thinking it would be a nice gesture because he had a pretty rough day at the doctor's office. He seemed to really appreciate the gesture and thought maybe this would be the pick-me-up he needed to do something other than nap and harass our neighbors. But when I came home from work, I found the bathroom and hallway trashed while he was sleeping on the couch. I immediately got upset and told him he needed to clean up his mess. It's not fair that I have to work all day and then come home and clean up after him. Instead of helping me clean the mess he made, he began to make even more of a mess by dumping over the trash can and scattering it. I'm certain he did this on purpose. I tried talking to him about it, but he wouldn't listen to me. When I mentioned what was going on to my mom, she said he didn't mean any harm and that he's doing his best. I just don't know if I can live with someone who drinks all day and destroys the house while I'm gone. Am I overreacting? OP provided some picture evidence.
That's mess.
That's a mess, but that doesn't look like a beer mess. I was expecting like broken glass or something.
This looks like a cotton. This looks like a lot of cotton.
And he brought it to the bathroom. Maybe that's from the trash can?
Could be.
Nope, there you go. It's a dog.
Now we know who made that mess. Must tell you, OP, your roommate is cute as hell.
A 1.5-year-old male should have been a dead giveaway. But it just looks like you got your dog a nice toy, and it didn't last that long. Story of our lives, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some roommates that don't clean up after themselves, don't work to help pay this rent, just eat all day, sleep all day.
Does your roommate ever lick your ears so hard?
That's a creepy question.
That's ridiculous story, especially the last one.
I'm glad we closed out with that one.
Yeah.
For sure. If you want us to judge whether or not you're overreacting in your own situation, leave the story on our subreddit, r/lunchbreak_GSP. We'll be happy to read it and discuss it here. And Marie, how else can they interact with us and share their stories?
Well, if they never try that, write it down. Like, comment, and subscribe on our channel. Leave the comment, just like do, and smile. We're gonna be so happy to see you in the next episode of Lunch Break. Bye.
Bye.